Hi traders, sorry about the lack of video yesterday, I had technical problems, but right, today, pound on the daily chart. This is the major resistance area now. We have a hammer, we have extreme RSI, we have a gap to the 8, so if this breaks the high, and we could, there's a lot of resistance around about this area here, 154.23, but also a lot of resistance to get through here at 153.50 area. Okay, so we've been selling since pretty much the first day of January, but now we've had RSI before, which didn't do much for us. It just generated a pullback, but we've had some good data, some very extremely good jobs data this week for the pound. And inflation, so this is overdone. So the charts are telling us it's overdone. Forget the data. Just read the charts. So that's a break of 152.74. We've got to have a stop at 151.32, unless you're a day trader and you bought, or you're already in that with a bit of a buffer. Dow has just closed, got a hammer on the trend line. This channel, okay, this is the channel we've been going on and on about. Well, we dropped underneath it and pulled back up. So if we break 13,928, we could move up back into these highs. Gold is just very, very weak. I mean, that is oversold, but I would just steer clear of it for now. US dollar yen, sideways to weak. US dollar Swissy is strong, but got a lot of resistance just above. Now I am actually short this one. I called this one in the room. I'm just about break even at the moment. Got in a little bit too high, but my stop, I nearly got stopped out. My stop was just at the 60-minute highs, but I mean this by 1 point. So if we break 101.66, then I'm hoping to get at least to down here somewhere. We are oversold. It's a reversal signal. A start with a gap to the 8 and RSI on the US dollar CAD. Pound yen. I think the safest thing is to ignore hammers when they're under a breakdown like this, but there is a lot of support here. We're right on support at 142, but the pound US dollar is looking a lot sharper than this one at the moment. Pound CAD, it's got CAD data tomorrow, so that is decent support down there. Huge amount of support. So we could pull up from here, but you're going to need a big stop. The break of the high is the entry, and stop under the lows. This is the pound Aussie dollar. It's a hammer, it's tweed the bottom. In other words, two bottoming tails. Right on decent support, just above 148. But I don't get overloaded with the pound, so I am just going to go for the pound US dollar. The euro, yeah, we are into support, but we have got a lot of support down here. But that still looks short. If you are short, stay short. If you're not short, then watch out for any highs at 132.30, 132.50 area, because that still looks as if it's going to possibly come down to 130. Euro pound, that's a reversal buy yesterday, which has triggered. Didn't have an RSI set up, but the RSI was high. That is now shortable from 86.80. Euro CAD at the moment is showing weakness. So look at CAD yen, sitting on that fib support, major support there, but it's in a downtrend. I would not trade that. CAD Swissy. Hammer yesterday, close above today. We're going to pull back to 91.30, but your stop's going to have to be at least 90.90, if not underneath that bar, because this looks as if a channel coming down here. Yeah, it's a potentially higher low. We could be forming a W pattern down there. If that is the case, then if we can close above this tomorrow, this major resistance, then yeah, maybe we can get up here, but we could just roll over here. This is the problem. But if you took this support and you're in the trade and you've got to stop just under these lows, then you're laughing. But if not, that is a relatively good probability trade, but the risk reward ratio is extremely poor and inadequate, so you might well want to steer clear of that. That is a potential reversal bar on the Aussie US, but I am not trading it. Aussie CAD, because I prefer the pound. Aussie CAD is a stopping bar where we come off that major resistance level. FTSE. Let's call it FTSE. Where's it gone? Come on. Reversal bar yesterday, and that has brought that right down to 6,300. And I will suggest that that is looking. The Dow hammer might pick that up. There's decent support there. If you trade that at the open, that may come up. Oil is sitting down there at 63. It's broken this trend line. Pull back to 93.70 area. Might well see that head down towards 90. Once we break these trend lines, just short pullbacks, and keep doing that until it stops working. You can see up the stairs and down the lift. Yeah, we come down 3 times faster on average than you come up, so the shorts are well worth it. Moving on to commodities, the beans are on fire. Well, I say that, they were looking better last time I looked at that. Orange juice has done well. And UK stocks. The Premier Foods is tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Lovely, lovely stock. Yeah, that hammer at 79 has been bought, currently up to 94. This is major support down here, so any pullback to 90 on Premier Foods is a good place to get in, because I think this is, there's the trend line. We've broken above the trend line now, so a pullback to 90, it looks as if that's capable of at least 108, possibly getting right back to 125. That is in play big time. Otherwise, not much going on here. Oh, I have to say that, yeah, sorry, that's Sainsbury's, we called that one. Scottish and Southern had a good day yesterday, that's pulled back some today. Tesco's is sideways. Vodafone just clinging on to 160, just. Yeah, that's. You know, if you're in these and you see extreme RSI, you know, consider at least locking in some profits or taking half off or something. I mean, the signal was there. That's a nice M shape. Just as I talk about W bottoms, that's a nice M shape up there at 175. So watch out for these patterns. Watch out for the RSI. Sentiment is just drifting lower. Everything else is just drifting off a little bit. BT's come off a little bit. BT's come off a lot. That's a sell signal. New high, close below next day. That is short term done on BT, and we might be heading down for the 250 mark. US stocks. Harrison had an okay day. That's neatly above that support we've been talking about. Rims had a bounce today. That's a hammer. We start breaking above 1424. That could be going back up to the highs. Messy chart, but it's the setup's there. Wow, gap up on Lin. Goldman's is dropping. That was a reversal signal yesterday. New high, close below next day. Chesapeake is sideways to weak, holding that support. Bank of America. So this is, so there's a lot of weakness, and Apple is struggling. That's a potential reversal bar down there, with a lot of support at 440, 445. That might well be done. RSI is low. That might be done. If you buy a break of 44.84 with a stop under this support to see if that can recover. Alright, I'll leave it there for now, and I'm not around much tomorrow, so I'll do what I can when I'm around. Okay, thanks, and have a good evening.